Oh, I was muted. Hello! Hi! Hello, everybody! Thank you so much for coming! I'm so nervous! I think I'm gonna throw up, to be honest, midway, maybe. I'm not too sure. Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for joining the memberships, and for those of you who gave super chats, thank you so much. I'll be reading them in another stream. Welcome to the Higurashi no naku頃に fan concert. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. It really means a lot to me and my team. I'm so nervous. I think I'm gonna go throw up midway, probably. So if we take an intermission break, you know what I'm doing. But it's okay. When I'm singing, I'm just gonna not look at the chat and I'm gonna pretend I'm alone in my room. Okay, my voice is already cracking. Okay, let's calm down a bit, you know. Just let's talk a little bit, you know, ease into it. So I get my nerves shaked off. Is that okay? Can we talk just a little bit beforehand? You guys are making me nervous. Okay, let's calm. Okay. Let me try to introduce this stream in Japanese. 皆様、ようこそ。日暮らしのなく頃にファンコンサートへお忙しい中ご来場いただきありがとうございます。Tonight, I'll be singing a set list of songs from the openings and endings of Higurashi, the anime. Unfortunately, not from the games or the visual novels, just the songs from the anime. So I hope you guys enjoy those songs, and if you don't know them, then I hope you look forward to hearing them. The set list will not appear on the screen because I want to keep it a surprise. All the songs are arranged by two phenomenal people. Jairus Cambe, the lovely guy who produced my original song, Wish of the Songbird, is coming back with even more arrangements. And PrettyPatterns, or Diego is his real name, who will be appearing in more music collaborations with me very soon. So yeah, these are my two teammates who did the arrangements for all the instruments. Really big props to them, because if they didn't do this, I would just be singing dumb acapellas out of my fried brain, and that would be very hard. So please give all your support and love to them tonight. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy what we have in store. Okay, who here knows about Higurashi from 7th expansion? Or Ryukishi-sama, the legendary Ryukishi-sama. I wonder if most of you guys here know. Oh wow, there's actually quite a lot of people. Let's go! Hi, Mom! If you guys don't know... Hi, Pomu! If you guys don't know Higurashi, maybe some of you might know Umineko or Ciconia? Kikoni, I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, they're all from the same franchise. It's called the When They Cry franchise. I guess it's the no naku koroni in Japanese. I've been a big fan of 7th expansion's work for like over a decade, which is quite a long time. Okay, let me try to reintroduce the producers in Japanese as well. Okay. 今夜、皆さんのために素敵な歌セットリストが用意しております。お楽しんでいただければ幸いです。今夜はアニメ「日暮らしのなく頃に」の楽曲を Jairus Cambe と PrettyPatterns or Diego がプロデュースした オリジナルアレンジでお届けします。2人ともは私の、とっても良い友人で、音楽に関してもとっても素晴らしい人たちです。ぜひ応援してあげてください。I hope that was okay. I tried. Maybe I had some help from Papa Alouette. Thank you. お父さんありがとうね。For my Japanese. Just because, like, you know, Higurashi is from Japan, so I felt the need to kind of introduce it in Japanese as well. But yeah, that's all I know. So I speak English. I'm sorry. Okay, let's kind of talk about why I started this project. I know, I'm stalling. I'm just trying to shake off the nerves, to be honest. So, I love the works of 7th expansion, or the legendary Ryukishi, sorry, I slurred. This entire project is just me simping. I'm the biggest fan of Higurashi, Umineko, and I'm going to get into Seconia too when I find the time out of my busy life. But yeah, again for Higurashi and Umineko, I've started reading the visuals since like over a decade ago. So I was pretty young at the time, probably maybe too young to be reading like that sort of genre, because it's this, if you guys know the franchise, it's pretty gory, not really for kids, but as a kid I freaking loved it. And I have no idea who is the person who picks the music for this franchise, but I swear every single song they pick, like whether it's anime or games or whatever, it's so good. It's so good. Like, I don't know if I'm like biased to this franchise, but usually I'm pretty picky with music, so it's kind of weird that like the music from this franchise, like even from Umineko, like they're just all so amazing. Yeah, it fits the theme very well. Yeah, and the songs that, you know, that were how do you say it, like that were out like a decade ago for Higurashi, like I still to this day super duper enjoy them just as much. So I enjoyed these songs like when I was, I don't know, 12, 11, and I still enjoy them today, which is really amazing. Like I don't get sick of them. So I really like the When They Cry series, which is why I want to dedicate this to the love of my life. I don't know. I'm just a big simp, basically. So yeah, I was thinking of starting something like this ever since I debuted, and even actually before I got into NIJISANJI. But thankfully, I have a good opportunity to share it with a larger audience than I did before. So for those of you who don't know what the heck I'm sipping about, it's okay. I hope you can check out the visual novels, or manga, or anime if you're lazy. And yeah, I hope like it encourages you guys to check it out, because it really is a very well written story. Well, you know, if you check out the visual novel, which is the original. By the way, just to put it out there, this is not a sponsored stream, okay? I'm literally just a creep who is at the mercy of Ryukishi-sama's works. I hope he doesn't think I'm weird. I just really want him to notice me. I'm disgusting. I'm pretty disgusting. Ryukishi-sama daisuki desu. Okay. I hope he never sees this. Alright. I think I'll stop talking. But before I do, I have like these little greetings and I guess like comments from our featured producers, Jairus and Diego. So every time we, you know, get into the next song, I'll be playing a recording of them explaining like, you know, how they felt about the song, like why they made it the way they made it, and blah 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 blah. So yeah. So let's bring up the first guy. let me find it first. Where is it? Okay, Mr. Cambe, we're ready for your introduction. Everybody, keep your ears peeled. Hi.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Jairus Cambe, and I'm one of the music producers and arrangers of the music team for this Higurashi festival that Enna's hosting. I'm extremely excited to have been included here, and I really can't wait for all of you to enjoy Enna's vocals on all of these tracks. Admittedly, I have never watched any of the Higurashi series, but I hope that my take on some of these beloved songs managed to hit home for you guys. So, starting off, Higurashi no naku頃に was a challenge. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into when I agreed to this in terms of the music for the series.
Well, I paid you, so.
But it was a learning experience, and though it is close to a one-to-one reproduction of the original, there were some creative liberties I took. Some of the more orchestral writing can be heard at parts with the string and brass, otherwise, overall dissonance is not my forte, and hearing more of the songs from the series was where I had my eye opened and my producing put to the test. Alright, Alou peeps, you guys enjoy this first song.
Wow, he even called you guys Alou peeps. Thank you, Jairus. Thank you. Jairus is lying. He is absolutely a master at dissonance. I don't know what he's talking about. If you guys don't know what dissonance means, it basically means that when you harmonize to something, it sounds off, but it works. So just I don't know how to explain, to be honest. I'm not a music major, so you know, just Google it. So yeah, that's our first producer, Jairus Cambe, and the first song that we'll be singing today is the very first song from season 1 of Higurashi no naku頃に, originally sung by the wonderful Eiko Shimamiya. I'm a big fan of her voice, and like she's basically legendary. And a lot of the Higurashi songs are sung by her, so she's gonna be like popping up here and there. Okay, I think I'm ready. Let me get some water. 緊張します。本当に緊張。なんか胸ドキドキする, but not in a romantic way, in a way where I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So, okay. I'd also mention that I just got a very good, what's it called, Go XLR. So I'll be adjusting compression and reverb for every song. So yeah, before every song and after every song, I'm gonna be like adjusting so that when I'm speaking, there won't be reverb, and then when I'm like singing, there's gonna be like everything was like rehearsed. Okay, so yeah, just letting you guys know if I stop talking, it's because I'm adjusting something. Okay, let's do it. いきます。日暮らしのなく頃に。はい。
その後ろの暗闇に爪を立てて雨だれは血の雫となって伝い落ちるもうどこにも場所がないならこの指止まれ私の指にその指が連れてってあげる日暮らしがなく開かずの森へ後戻りはもうできない一 つ消されてゆく青い炎暗闇のその向こうに鏡の中でうごめき伸ばしてくる無数の手でさあ誰かをここへいざないなさいお兄さんこちら手のなる方へどんなに逃げても捕まえてあげる日暮らしが泣く獣道から聞こえていた声はもうないこの指止まれ私の指にその呼び方連れてってあげる日暮らしが泣く開かずの森へあとは鳥はもうできない手のなる方へどんなに逃げても捕まえてあげる日暮らしが泣く獣道から聞こえていた声はもうない離れ
Oh, wait, I forgot to turn off my reverb. Was the volume okay? I tested it like 20 times, but you never know. It might sound different on stream. Was the volume okay? Was it too loud? I tried to put, everything down, but I also had to like move my head a lot. This song, thank you. This song is, I'm gonna be honest, this is the hardest song to sing for me. You know why? Because, like, it's just very hard because it's very, like, for example, it goes like, この指止まれ and then you have to, その指方 you have to like, I have to like move back so that I don't peek into the microphone. But I think it's okay, like the compression is, well, I tested it, so I hope I didn't peak. The biggest fear I have today is that I'm gonna peak. Like, I don't really want it to peak, so I hope it was okay. And if you guys didn't notice, I also pre-recorded all the harmonies and like backup vocals. So let me show you guys what it sounds like without like actually singing on it. Hold on, where is it? Oh, I just had it. Oh, here. Okay. So, I pre-recorded the harmonies and everything, so I hope you guys can hear this. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, so, like, all of that was pre-recorded into the instrument and mixed into the instrumental, I mean. So, yeah, that's why you're hearing, like, a bunch of voices. And I did that for almost all of the songs, I think, except for one. So, yeah, that's... So, basically, Jairus and Diego arrange the instrumental, and then once they were done, I plastered the entire song with just my voice going ha ho ha. Let me take this off. So yeah, that's probably what I forgot to tell you guys in the beginning in case you guys were alarmed. So yeah, my mixing isn't the best, but I hope it's okay. Like I did my best to mix it in and make it sound like surround sound, but I had a little bit of a problem with my program like last month, or yeah, earlier this month I mean. So it's super good. Thank you guys. Honestly, just lie to me today. Just lie, okay? If I suck, don't tell me. Thank you so much for the Akasupa! This Komuni! Thank you! I'll be sure to read all the super chats in another stream. I promise, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Alright. So, that was the very first song of Higurashi no naku頃に. It's the opening of season 1. It's a classic. So, for those of you who know this anime or visual novel, you guys should know this was a very popular song, and I think it still is. It's just like it's a classic. Honestly, like this is just a classic. So of course I had to pick this and sing it. So yeah, the only thing that was quite annoying about doing this is there's just so much. Like in the original song, there was so much, like ahs and oohs. Like this one was the hardest for me because there was just so much going on in the back, and mixing it was very, very hard. Like I finished mixing this today. So it took so long, and I don't really know like how to handle so much vocals. I think I ended up having like, I'd like to say about 15-16 tracks. So it was quite a lot, and it was just honestly like you know. So and also I think maybe I should have pitched it down because it was a little bit out of my range. Like I had to kind of like push myself to reach it. So you know, it was because the original singer, she has like the biggest lung capacity that I've ever heard. So like you know, that's not me. I'm small. I have small lungs. So yeah, it was very hard. This one was actually the hardest, so I'm glad that this one went first because, gosh. Not to say that the other ones are easier, but like this one was the hardest for me. And the next one is actually the second hardest for me too. I don't know why. It's like the next one is actually also by the same singer or artist, the original artist I mean, by Eiko Shimamiya. So I think just her songs in general just like make me die in a good way. Like I just can't really execute it the same way as her. So, but I wanted to of course include the classics of Higurashi. So, okay. So, sorry I talk too much. I know you guys didn't come here to hear me talk, but babbling helps me get less nervous for the next song. So, okay. So, the next song is another Higurashi classic. It's again by Eiko Shimamiya. And this one also happens to be produced, arranged by Jairus. So let's hear our boy Jairus. Let's hear what he's got to say. And also, I saw that some of you guys in the chat were like calling him daddy. Okay, not today, guys. That's weird. Okay, Jairus, what do you got for us?
Okay, so this is Naraku no Hana time.
Oh God.
Oh boy. So this one I had 2 previous takes on it that Enna, it wasn't up to Enna's standards.
Oh, hold on.
She had mentioned to me the title's meaning, which is the flower of hell, and one of the approaches I took was a bit more Disney-esque. So that's when we started going a bit more through the revision process. The next one that I had done, the next draft that I sent her way, was also not up to our standards. Eventually,
Okay, wait, let me explain
this next
myself.
one was when I struck gold. This here, I thoroughly enjoyed doing. It's a bit more intimate, and the writing I take is inspired from a certain game composer's writing style. I'm sure you guys know the game involving an android that was developed by a specific eccentric game dev. Well, that game's composer has very lovely string writing and also epic, cinematic writing for boss battles. I take inspiration from that, and a lot of my peers also do, for the way that they write music. And yeah, eventually I got a lot more creative freedom once Enna was more confident in this arrangement, and thus you have this. I hope you guys enjoy this more intimate and somber take on Naraku no Hana.
Okay, first of all, let me just say, why the way that when he said it's Naraku no Hana time, why does it sound like, oh my gosh, Chrome, thank you so much for the Agasupa and Rainbow. Thank you. Why does it sound like we're gonna do a dance? Like, it kind of sounds like we're gonna do the cha-cha or something. Like, okay guys, it's Naraku no Hana time. Like, this song, Naraku no Hana means flower from hell. That's literally what it translates to. So, I mean, it's the way that he said it was a little bit upbeat, just also, and first of all, my standards are not that high. Okay, maybe they're a little high, but they're not like, I'm not like being pessimistic. I know this song very well because, I've listened to this like for over a decade. So, like, the emotions and the atmosphere and, even the chords. Okay, I don't play, anything instrument wise. I don't really arrange stuff like for instrumentals or anything, but even the chords I know. So the first draft he sent, it was honestly beautiful, but it was just so happy. Like when he mentioned like, Disney-esque, it kind of gave like that feel like da na 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 na, and a song that's titled Flower from Hell. Yeah, it doesn't really sound like that. So honestly though, like his first draft was amazing and I really, really loved it. And honestly, you could probably keep that for like an original and just like, rearrange it a little bit. The second one, I think, was more focused. I wasn't quite feeling it either because like the chords were kind of like not what I wanted. So yeah, it was mostly the chords because this song is pretty difficult, honestly. Like, so what we ended up doing was, since Jairus sent 2 drafts and I rejected it, I guess is what he's trying to low-key call me out for. We did a call and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play you the chords on the piano and you use these chords as a basis. And basically, after we figure out like what chords I preferred, it was just honestly like my preference, I guess. So it wasn't right or wrong. It was just what I preferred and how I viewed this song. So once we got the chords down, he gave me this version and refined it, obviously. And it was perfect. It sounds so good. It's very different from the original. The original is pretty upbeat. This one's kind of like somber in a way. So, yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys. It's pretty unique. Yeah. So I just want to say like, it's not my fault. I'm just like, also I paid him, so like, it's my preference. Yeah, I'm just joking, guys. Me and my team were very close, so we like to joke around with each other. So I can't wait until you guys hear Diego's comments because he's pretty much like the opposite of Jairus and very, very not like Jairus. Okay, anyways, let's continue. Okay, 次の曲はHigurashi's Season 2 Opening 1 Naraku no Hana originally sung by Eiko Shimamiya. はい。いきます。Give me one second. I'm gonna adjust some compression. はい、いきます。
さあ忘れましょうその未来がまた血塗られてゆくなんて生ぬるい風とくらまいたらそれが多分合図抜け出してて抜け出してて悲しすぎる運命からあなたは七個の花じゃないそんな場所で咲かないで咲かないで絡め取られていかないで音もなく飛び交う時のかけら誰がこの手を握っているの誰がこの髪を撫でているの今泣いていた萌え木の中で感じてる合図飛び越えてた飛び越えてた運命の歯車からあなたは七個の花じゃないそんな場所で知らないで知らないでそして種を残さないで目を出せば再び回るカルマ 抜け出してて抜け出してて悲しすぎる運命からあなたは奈落の花じゃないそんな場所で咲かないで咲かないで絡め取られていかないで音もなく飛び交う時のかけら
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to turn on my reverb. Oh my Thank you. Oh my goodness.
I'm sweaty.
Let me drink some water. It's only the second song. I'm already tired. I have no stamina. Okay. Second song. Done. What do you guys think about the arrangement? It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? It's really, really good. Like, I'm kind of glad I put him through hell and rejected his first two drafts, even though they were super good, but this one turned out to be super duper. It's one of my favorites to the point where, like, I felt that I actually didn't want to put any harmonies or like ad-libs or anything on it because like the entire arrangement of this song that he did is just so beautiful. Like I didn't want so much vocals plastered on it because I kind of felt like it took away from his arrangement. There's like, it was very, I guess in a way like simple, but with all the dissonance and all of those like orchestral techniques he put in, like it ended up being so like so much more, you know. So this is like, I was nervous to do this one because like you know, having harmonies kind of like help you in a way. Like if you make a mistake, I guess it's harder to hear. And it also kind of just feels like if you have backup singers, like it makes you feel better. You're like, where are my backup singers? So I don't like doing ballads for that reason. And Naraku no Hana is absolutely hard to sing, not see. Why the quack? Okay, so let me. I actually kind of did it by accident. When I was like, you know, when I was working on the song with Jairus and you know, just singing on it for practice. Every time I practice this, because in the original they have like, it was very upbeat. So for those of you who know the song, you know that in the original it goes like, 忘れましょうその未来が you know, so I was like kind of doing that, so I went like crack and then I was like, oh shit, I almost made myself laugh. But I didn't. I held it in. So yeah, that's why I was like, oh, you know, sorry Jairus, that's what you get for calling me out. So yeah, every time I sung this to practice, I would do that. So I think I can't not do it anymore. So yeah, if you're gonna practice a song, practice seriously, because you will probably do the same thing in a concert. Ricky Dota, thank you so much for that super. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'm so nervous. Like, I'm so nervous. I have so much saliva, you know. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear it. It's kind of nasty. Sorry. Okay. Practice how you play, my old band director. Yup. That's how I practiced, I guess. Okay, alright. So, the next song You guys are in for a real surprise. I'm so excited to show you guys this next song. And I think I also forgot to mention this in the beginning, but there will be some featured guests on today's stream. So in the next song, there will be a special somebody who will be duetting this with me. I wonder who it is, and I wonder what song. Well, I'll tell you the song first. The next song I'm going to sing is going to be the first ending of Higurashi Season 1. It's called Why or Why Not. It's by Oshima Hiroyuki featuring Katakiri Reka. The original song is actually sung in English, which is pretty rare at the time. 10 years ago, like having a song in an anime that was fully English was like, whoa, an English song. So yeah, at the time, like I remember when I heard this, I was like, an English song in an anime? Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's actually fully in English. So it's not just like bits and parts of English. It's all in English. And it's absolutely like, I feel like this ending is super underrated. I remember it was like, Higurashi was pretty popular, but I think out of all the popular songs, this wasn't like the most popular ending. And it was like, I've always loved the melody of this song. It's composed so beautifully. The original singer absolutely is like, her voice is just so, it has so much emotion. Sometimes when I hear the song, I start crying, and I don't really cry, so it's a pretty like emotional song. Songs are up for interpretation, but I feel like this song kind of like talks about, the world and the miserableness. Because basically, based off of the lyrics, it kind of like basically asks like, what is hope? So it's like that kind of song. It's pretty like, most of these songs today that are going to be featured are going to be pretty depressing, just letting you know. So that's me. So let me prepare this because obviously I can't have them sing with me live, because that would be so scuffed. So they actually pre-recorded this, and I mixed them into the instrumental. So I'll be singing live with them, like duetting with them, but there's obviously gonna be like differences in volumes and stuff. So I'll try to like match up to them as best as I can. And also I have to like play the video more or less to the same rhythm, because then if I don't, like the lip syncing for that person's gonna go off. So let me just prepare that. This is a very complicated system, only because like I don't have them right next to me. But if they did, we would have such an easier time. Okay, let me get it ready. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is so hard to do. Okay, you guys ready? 次の曲は Why or Why Not, originally by Oshima Hiroyuki featuring Katakiri Reka. And our special guest for today, well, you're gonna have to see. はい。いきます。Wait, give me 1 second. Look, just some water. So I just want to say that I admire this person singing so much, so I kind of don't want to like screw this up. Oh, wait, before I forget, I should ちょっとI'm gonna move over here. So I don't block the screen. Chat, could you just like, the people in the front row, could you guys just like move my mic? Yeah, Yeah. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Oh yes, that's perfect. Yes, right there. Thank you, chat. Oh my gosh, you guys are so helpful. Thank you, front row seaters. Thank you, VIPs. Thank you very much. Okay, 行きましょう。
To get my happiness, I had done everything, but had done nothing to be blamed and accused of. The sound of footsteps became louder every day. Then I noticed the fact there was no time. I was a believer in life, to be myself always, and was asking whether I would be alive. Give me a reason why not to adopt in this way, or judge me to be guilty of so many incurable sins. Tell me why, or why not, complaining way too much. Maybe I overlooked something fatal for me. The whole world was at a complete standstill, and I was in fetters at the mercy of the mob. The silent warning became louder every day. Then I kept pretending not to hear. Meaning had been in the eyes of the beholder all along. It had grown dark before I had found a sign. Ooh. Among the nonsense tragedies, what on earth you're looking for? You only have to be honest to yourself and your own fate. Tell me why, or why not, complaining way too much. Maybe I overlooked something fatal for me. There's nobody who knows. There will be nobody except for me. All the world has gone mad. So what is forgiveness? You are with
bye, Ike. Thank you so much for singing this with me. Yes, it was the one and only wonderful, everyone's favorite novelist, Ike Evelyn from Luxiem. Yes, we finally got to do it. This was just my excuse so that I could duet with Ike, to be honest. When he debuted and I saw that on his list of animes that he enjoyed was Higurashi, all I saw was that, first of all. I just highlighted that part. And and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to ask him to do this with me. Did I ask him immediately? No, it took a little bit of time for me to muster up some courage and be like, you wanna do this recording with me? Then I'll be like, so I asked him like maybe 2 weeks ago. So I'm so sorry, Ike, that I asked you like kind of last minute, because I was just like, I was contemplating like if he would even want to do this, and he kindly accepted. And oh my gosh, like, let me just tell you, not only did he do his recordings, but he even helped me like fine-tune his own vocals, so saving me a lot of time to like mix into the instrumental. So Ike, thank you so much. You sounded absolutely gorgeous in the song. I'm so happy that this is our first, I guess, official duet in a way. And I hope we can do it again someday. It was really nice singing with you. I really tried not to like overtake Ike, so I was like singing from about like here over here. So I don't really know what it sounds like, so I just tried to keep it very quiet because I wanted you guys to hear Ike Evelyn sing. And I'm sure Ike is like, he's like the master of voice growls, or what's it called, screamo. So him singing a song like this that requires like being soft and gentle, like, can you guys just please tell this man that he's very talented and able to do both? Like, if I tried to do screamo, I'd be in the hospital tomorrow, just saying. So thank you again, Ike Evelyn. Thank you. I'm so sorry. In the beginning, you heard my windows like, because I was trying to match the video up to the instrumental. I was like, I was trying to click on it and it just went like, no, you can't click on this yet. I was like, why? So, but thankfully, I made it on time. I timed it. I don't know how, but I did. But unfortunately, I think the Windows, what's that sound? Like the one that goes like, dong, kind of like got in. So I'm so sorry. It's really hard, okay? I'm just trying to time it so that the lip syncing syncs up to their recording. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Okay. Alright, let me take a 1 minute break. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing my best. Lakusu Mizukiyo, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you. Okay. Hi. So, next song, we also have a very special guest. Let me introduce you guys to the song first. The next song you guys might have heard, possibly from my trailer. It is none other than God Syndrome from, what is it, like the fourth season? The fifth season, Higurashi Go. The first ending of Higurashi Go. It's originally sung by the artist Ayane, and I'm a mega fan of Ayane, and I think like whoever's picking the music for Higurashi probably seems to be like a fan of Ayane, because like she sings like pretty much the majority of Higurashi Go and Sotsu's opening and ending, so it's great to hear her everywhere. I think she's also pretty underrated. I feel like they just need to they just need more fans and simps. So I'm here to recruit any of y'all who want to be like simps for any of these artists that I adore. So, Yeah, and there will be a special guest that I will be singing with as well. So I'm gonna leave that surprise to you guys. First of all, I totally forgot to play Diego's comment for why or why not because I'm so nervous. So let's play that. I know I'm supposed to do it before, but I totally just forgot because I was too panicky on syncing up Ike's video with his recording. So let's play Diego's comment on why or why not. Go man, there's too much for me to do. I wish I could do Shadow Clone Jutsu so there was like another me that could help me out a bit. Okay, Diego, tell us about why or why not.
So when it comes to why or why not, I guess I had a bit of trouble with this one at first because I kind of lost track of what the track was supposed to feel to begin with. Because when you look at it with a bit of a step back, you kind of realize the track isn't that complex, even though there's a bit of key changes, like a pretty complex guitar solo, a cool main vocal melody and stuff like that. In the end, the track is like pretty straightforward in how it's supposed to feel. Like the general mood doesn't change much during the whole track. So that's why I decided to go with something very fundamental. Just a bit of piano, strings, synth, slap that together and make it sound good, but especially leave space for vocals, because that's where I think the track really shines. So hopefully you enjoy it.
And we already played it. Thank you, Diego. I'm so sorry, Diego. I'm nervous. So yeah, originally he had a lot of trouble with this because the original is super duper good, and you know, I guess like he was feeling quite intimidated by it to like make it kind of different, but also make it sound just as good. And honestly though, like he did an amazing job. This is like one of my favorite arrangements of the song. And you know, he was kind of like worried that it was too simple, and I was telling him yesterday that I actually really appreciate the fact that he made it simple, because like it left room for me to do all those like ahs and oohs. Yeah, and I'll show you guys like the background, like the instrumentals with the harmonies and ad-libs in a membership stream, so you guys can kind of like have like a inside sneak peek as to what the production was like, sort of. But yeah, Diego did a phenomenal job. Honestly, I think like this is one of my favorite arrangements from him personally. So like when I first heard this, I was just like, I think I kind of teared up a bit, because it's just, he really highlighted the melody, which I think is like the focal point of the song. Like the melody is just so beautiful. So the fact that he did like simplify it into piano and added some strings and everything, like it just basically enhanced the entire track, and I feel that honestly like I prefer it that way, and it left room for both Ike and I to, you know, have our own leeway, and then as well as, you know, harmonies and oohs and ahs at the back. So it was honestly perfect. Thank you so much, Diego, and I'm so sorry that I didn't play it before. I'm so nervous. Okay, so speaking of pretty patterns, the next song, God Syndrome, is also arranged by Diego himself. So let's listen to his comment on God Syndrome. Take it away, Diego.
Man, God Syndrome, it was probably the most fun I had playing around arrangements for this concert, and that's because I was actually trying to troll Enna with whatever I was sending her in the first place.
Oh.
So I sent her this very crappy draft that made no sense. Like there was a very brutal change of moods between two parts, and the problem was she actually enjoyed it. So I was like, well, I guess we're going with it. So what you're about to hear is, let's say, a bit of an enhanced version of what I sent her at first. Of course, like there's been a lot of changes and whatnot to make it smoother, but it was pretty much a troll at first. So sorry, Enna.
No problem, Diego. Sorry, I accidentally started the song. So yeah, this arrangement is super duper duper different than compared to the original. It's completely different, and you guys will see why. If you guys know the original song, you're in for a big surprise, because when I heard this for the first time, I was like, whoa. But at the same time, I was like, how did you make this work? I'm digging it. This song is, I'm saying it again, but this song is all these songs are pretty like emotional and kind of like, I guess you could say like very melancholic. So him making the arrangement that it is really, it's really surprising. Like, I don't know how he did it, to be honest. Let me just give you one word to hint it. Jazz. Well, transitioning into jazz. So Diego, thank you for trolling me. Diego is like the biggest troll I know, in a good way. So jokes on you. I also troll and I like stuff like that. So guess it worked out in the end. Okay, let me quickly just sync up my special guests video, and then we'll start. Hi. I wonder who the guest is gonna be. Okay. Tsugi no kyoku wa God Syndrome, originally sung by Ayane.
優しい風なびく髪止まらない時間未来片道のチケット落胆も幻滅も怒りも疲弊も示し合わせの理性神様のシンドローム愛と命をつなぐ人大いなる理想なんてそんな大げさじゃなくて信じたいよ君のことだからこそ迷わないんだかけがえのないあの日の言葉がサイレントまるで全てが君に哀れむようなわずかに震える無力への絶望
笑う空涙空この星はまるで気まぐれない色体で鳴りやまぬこの痛み意識の継続命結ぶ証明神様のシンドローム愛と命をつなぐ人不都合や疑心さえ正しい道へいざなえばそうしないよ君のため答えはもう知ってるんだ偽りのないあの日の涙はシャイニング
どんな祈りも
どんな叫び声さえも無慈悲な素振りに飲み込まれ始める
かけがえのないあの日の言葉がサイレンまるで全てが不気味に哀れむようでわずかに震える無力への絶望
Thank you, Finana! Thank you! My cute little fish was the second special guest of tonight. Is my reverse still on? Oh, oops, sorry. This is so scuffed. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it was none other than first generation of NIJISANJI EN Lazulight, Finana Ryugu, same last name as one of my favorite characters from Higurashi, Rena Ryugu. Thank you, my wonderful fish. This is also our first duet, so that was like an excuse for me to sing with Finana. Yeah, she did such an amazing job. I also asked her last minute if she could do this because like I think it was like, I'm not too sure if it was her first karaoke, but one of her karaoke's Finana sang like God Syndrome, and I remember going like, what the? Finana knows Higurashi? And, you know, I didn't really muster up the courage to be like, ooh, you know, who do you like from Higurashi? So, you know, but I found this as a good opportunity to just be like, you wanna sing God Syndrome with me again, you know? And honestly, she sounds so freaking good. Like, I'm so happy I asked her to sing this because, like, I don't know. And also at the same time, like, even though Diego was trolling, sorry, I'm getting my water. Even though he was trolling with the jazz and, you know, the trumpets and everything like the I don't know, I feel like the arrangement fits Finana so well. Like Finana has a very like her voice is very super adorable and also very, in a way, like positive sounding. So it really matched, like, you know, this jazz arrangement. And do you guys understand? Sorry. Do you guys understand what Diego meant by like it kind of having like I guess kind of like a sudden transition into the jazz? But the thing is like he did it so well, which is very hard to do. Like, you know, he's probably one of the only producers and arrangers and composers that I know that could do stuff like this and make it work. So honestly, like, props to PrettyPatterns. Please like check out both of my wonderful producers things because like they are freaking amazing. Like, honestly, I couldn't even make this up. Like, they actually just like they sit down and they just think and they just got it. So I don't understand, to be honest. I'm just getting carried here. So yeah, it was so good. And then when I like mixed Finana in, I was like, Finana, you have to listen. I recorded a little part just to kind of like show her how well we blended, because I was surprised. My voice is like kind of like, when I sing, I don't sing like from my throat. Like when I speak I speak like, hi guys, but when I sing, you know, I sing from the stomach. So I was like, oh no, are we gonna like blend different? But then we actually, like, I did a little scuff recording beforehand just to kind of see, and we blended so well, and I was so surprised. And I showed Finana, and Finana was like, oh my gosh, too. And I was like, oh no, does that mean we can sing again? So yeah. So thank you so much, Finana, for singing with me. You sounded so freaking pretty, and thank you so much for being like so on time with like everything, even though I asked her like super last minute. I was like, Finana, could you get the recording by this day, and also like the video too? And Finana's just like, I got you. So oh my gosh, please give all of your love to Finana because she's amazing, and you guys should check out her karaoke's because I feel like she's pretty underrated as a singer too. Thank you so much again for singing with me. I'm so happy to show off like all my NIJISANJI EN members singing. Well, not all of them, but like, you know, because if I had to do all of them, I'd die, to be honest, because there was just so much to do. Yeah, I kind of just like, I kind of asked the people who I know were like Higurashi fans as well, with a bit of the bit of courage that I had left. So yeah. Okay, shall we go to the next song? Kind of out of breath, you know. Let me drink some more water. Okay. The next song we shall be singing is actually also by the same artist, original artist, I mean. It's sung by Ayane-san once again, and this one is damn it, I think I forgot. This one is Higurashi Sotsu's first opening analogy. Am I correct? For the people who watch Higurashi the anime, please tell me I'm correct. I tend to mix this one up with Higurashi Go, the opening of Higurashi Go. Is that right? Yes? Okay, cool. Yeah, it is analogy. So yeah, so Higurashi Sotsu is the 6th season technically of Higurashi, and that's the first opening of it. And this one is produced by none other than the one of everybody's favorite daddy, Jairus Cambe. So he's gonna hate me for this. So here we go. Jairus, hit us with the comment for analogy. Woo!
All right. So this is analogy. Oh boy. So for those of you who like more bombastic and cinematic sounding music, this one will definitely take you away. Now, I am fully aware of Enna's love for the more East Asian instrumentation, and I wanted to implement it somehow here. Then you have this more epic take on the piece with that, you know, underlying a lot of the writing. So I had an immense amount of fun writing the rhythmic strings in this chorus section, and then there's also the solo section near the end that includes a few layers of the instrumentation.
Chat, stop it.
The East Asian instrumentation. Plus, I threw in some synth. I was very inspired by this other game that I was playing recently and the music for that. I tend to play a lot of the things I write into my music producing sessions. So here, especially for the soloing bit, is just me having fun. So anyways, everyone sit back, enjoy the ride, because I'm very excited to present this range of analogy to you guys. Enjoy, Alu peeps.
We are excited. I'm the one singing it. You are the instrument. We are doing it together. We are doing it together. But yeah, this one is honestly my favorite arrangement from Jairus, because again, it's super duper different compared to the original. The original Song of Analogy was very dark. I mean, this one is still dark too, but it's more like, I guess, very modern, like modern synths and everything. For this one though, Jairus made it sound like super duper oriental. And again, like, I don't know how they do this, and they just like sit down and go like, I'm gonna make it like this, and it works. Because if I had to do that, like, it would be a disaster. So honestly, like, this is honestly like probably the best different arrangement from the original Song Analogy. And I cannot wait to show you guys what I mean by that, because you guys are gonna freak. Because I was freaking out. I was looping this like for 2 weeks. So if I loop something for 2 weeks and I still listen to it and I still enjoy it, that means it's really good. Okay. And for this song, we also have a guest as well. So, oh, actually, sorry. We have 2 guests. 2 guests all at once? Wow, that must have been so hard to mix, Enna. Yes, it was incredibly hard. I'm not a mixer. Well, I'm a bad mixer. And also, you know, handling one other person is super difficult for me. But imagine handling 2 people. Oh my gosh. And that's why I got a little bit of help from one of my good old mixing buddies, Arvin. So shout out to my buddy Arvin. Thank you so much for helping me. I also asked him like last minute, like, hey dude, can you help me like just make this not sound so bad, because I don't know how to mix and I'm like ruining these lovely guests' voices. And I was just like, I got you. So everybody here honestly carried me. So thank you so much, Aru. You are MVP of the song. Thank you. Okay. いきます。次の曲はAnalogy, but originally sung by Ayane. As soon as I pull up the lyrics, which I forgot to do. There we go. Okay. Featuring our wonderful 2 guests. 誰かな? Okay. いきます。Let me just set it up real quick. ちょっと待って。
Okay. 望んだ未来の歪む音は繰り返すもの痛みも知らず、希望に溢れた言霊もとらわれてそのままですり抜けた。
結んで開いて隙間から覗く操る光がシグナルでも
I wanna be with you ただ一つの残された灯火秒像をきらめくカルマ一つ血の結ばれた感情をせめき合ったままで抜けぬ棘の孤独
深く祭る
つながれた絆を確かめるたびにほどかれる現実守りたいと願うまどろみの森で
海に消えゆく簡単な嘘真実のその先へ
選んだ明日の望む夢が新しい幸せを告げるなら変わらぬ景色とぬくもりと信じてたその意味を確かめる
結んで開いて進むべき道の涙の向こうでダイスを振る
Always on your side 向かい合わせの寄り添った限り存在を重なる瞳一つ血の揺るがない浄土を巡るその想いは憐憫の眼差し
里の松に
蘇る絆を確かめるたびに広がる傷跡も悲しみに寄り添う光と影の音
離れていてもつながっている笑顔も咲くこの場所で
一筋の結ばれた感情をせめぎ合ったままで抜けぬ棘のごとく深く祭るつながれた絆を確かめるたびにほどかれる現実守りたいと願うまどろみの森で海に消えゆく混沌の渦真実のその先へ
Third guest of tonight go to Palmu Rain Puff from Lazulight of NIJISANJI EN and Rosemi Lovelock from Obsydia from NIJISANJI EN. Let's give it up for these lovely ladies, Palmu and Rosemi. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for singing with me. And let me just tell you, like, Rosemi is like a fan of Umineko, and she told me that she didn't really like watch or play Higurashi. And I was pretty adamant still. I was just like, there will only, I swear, there will only be like 5 or 6 lines for you. All you gotta do is sing these 6 lines. And Rosemi was like, of course, you know. So like Rosemi didn't even know the song first of all. So thank you so much, Rosemi, for like learning your parts and recording this for me, even though like you didn't know any of the songs. I really appreciate it. And you know, she's a really busy maiden, so I really appreciate her taking time out of her busy schedule just to do this for me. And also to Pomo, hold on. Pomo, like, my goodness, Pomo sounds so freaking good. I was like, I was almost gonna ask Pomo to like just sing this entire song, and I'll just be like, I'm just gonna stand here and dance, you know? Because, oh my gosh, like, it just sounds so good. Like, Rosemi and Pomo both sound amazing, and I was just like, well, maybe 3 is a little bit crowded. Maybe I should just like ask them to sing the entire song, and I'll just like sit back and chill a bit and rest my voice, you know? Cause my goodness, they were so good. Yeah. Oh my god, my voice is dying. They're like riffing and like, you know. And yeah, again, thank you so much to Aru for helping me like mix them in properly, because you know, having 3 people is a little bit more harder to mix because like everybody has different mics and they're recording in different settings, so I'm not very good at like making it sound like they're coming from the same place. But so I had some very good help. Thank you. And yeah, this song, it's very like, all the songs by Ayane are very difficult, I have to say. Like this lady just like belts it like no problem, but I'm kind of like struggling, not gonna lie. And I also almost spilled my water halfway during the instrumental break. I was like, oh but yeah, I didn't, don't worry, I caught it. So I'm just gonna put my cup all the way over here actually. Okay, thank you so much again, Pomo and Rosemi, for singing with me. You guys sounded so amazing, and I don't know, like it just like aesthetic wise, like it fits them so well. Like the mystery, the gore, the horror fits Pomo and Rosemi so well. So I'm so glad that they sung this song with me, because it was amazing. Thank you. Okay, and I think actually those were all of our guests for tonight. The rest of the songs I'll be singing out of my butt because I'm old and tired. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, the rest is all up to Enna. Nobody's carrying me anymore. Well, except for the producers, but yeah. It also helps to have somebody sing with me so that I can have a little bit of a breather between. Okay, let's go to the next song. Oof, okay, so the next song we're bringing back the legendary Eiko Shimamiya once again. If you guys forgot who that was, it's the person who sang the very first opening of Higurashi and the very first opening of the second season of Higurashi as well. So it's Superscription of Data. Well, it's just called Superscription, but yeah, it's a song called Superscription, and it's I believe Higurashi Day, the first opening of Higurashi Day. Yes. So it's also sung by Eiko Shimamiya. As I said before, she appears quite a few times in the Higurashi franchise, like music-wise. So it probably explains why it all sounds so good. Okay, I want to move myself to the center. Give me 1 second. Hi. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Chat, thanks. Thanks for moving the mic. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, guys. So, if you're wondering who produced this, I did. How did I produce this? The only way I know how. I made this into an a cappella. Why? Because, number one, I ran out of my budget for commissioning my lovely producers. And number two, I didn't want them to do everything, even though they did do like most of it for the instrumental, I mean. So yeah, I made this one into an a cappella the best that I could. I also asked Jairus to just give me like a very simple percussion beat just so I could stay on tune while I'm singing this on stream, because I tend to kind of like go off time if I don't have a beat, or what's it called, a BPM. So yeah, he gave me a very nice BPM for this, and I arranged the harmonies and like the oohs and the ahs once again, and there will be no instrumental backing me up. So to be honest, I'm a little bit afraid to show this one because I'm not very good at like making background instrumentals, even though it is my voice. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, this one I worked super hard on. It was very difficult. But I love this song and I love Eiko Shimamiya, so my struggles prevailed. Okay, let me just grab the lyrics real quick. Okay. 次の曲は Superscription by Eiko Shimamiya いきます。Okay. Hit it, Jairus.その代わり誰にも言わない約束してね指切り弦もついたらハリセンボSuperscription of data 生まれ変わるたびに埋め込まれた色のついた
クリスタルその七色たそろった時めぐるめぐりにはプリズムの弦で断ち切られて悲しみのかけらはもうどこにもないスーパースクリプションのダダスーパースクリプションのダダスーパースクリプションのダダあなたが望むからそれはいつだってそこにあるあなたが変えるならすべてが変わるスーパースクリプションプリズムの弦で断ち切られて悲しみのかけらはもうどこにもないスーパースクリプションのダダスーパースクリプションのダダスーパースクリプションのダダスーパースクリプション
Yep, that's it. I didn't know how to end it, so I just faded the drums out. I'm sorry. That's all I could do.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Man, I'm getting old.
ありがとう。Thank you. Thank you.
I'm dying. Okay.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your support.
I'm sorry, I kind of made a mistake there. I think I sang the wrong lyrics or something. Or one syllable wrong. And I was like, uh-oh. Oopsies.
Okay.
So that was my attempt to add a full version a cappella of Superscription. It's an amazing song. The original is really, really good, like much better than my arrangement. So please go and listen to it because it's very different compared to the first two openings of Higurashi. So yeah, I want to say it's like super duper. I don't know if techno is the right term, but it's like very modern. It has a lot of like modern computerized sounds. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about music. Sorry. I just like to sing.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Takechi, thank you so much for the Aka Super. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to turn these off and on. Okay. We're halfway on our set list for tonight. So there's a couple more songs left and then yeah. Wait a minute. I lied. Sorry. There's actually one more guest. But like I didn't think of them as a guest because I'm very close to them, that's why. So, okay, but I guess yes, there's still a guest. Sorry, I'm like out of it a little. I'm kind of like I'm scuffed. I'm very tired. I just looked down at my list and I'm like, oh wait. But that will not be the next song. The next song is going to be I Believe What You Said. I think is what it's called.
it's the first opening of Higurashi Go. So if you guys seen the anime, then you know which one I'm talking about. It's originally sung by Asaka-san. So that's a artist we haven't mentioned before on our set list. This is the first song that I heard from her. So wow, let me just say, like, first of all, she's freaking beautiful. I saw like the music video and I was like, whoa, you can sing and you look good. Wow. Life is so unfair, huh? But yeah, she's like an amazing singer, and I think like she's pretty young too, I believe. I stalked her a bit. And they sang the first opening of Go, and it was really amazing. The first opening of Go is very different as well compared to all the other openings from before, because it almost gives off like a I don't know, like gothic vibe. Definitely a gothic vibe for me, at least. It's very like, yeah, I don't know, the only term I can think of right now is gothic. So yeah, and this one was produced by Jairus, so let's see what he has to say.
So, for I Believe What You Said, this one I initially had a very unique idea for it. I was hearing it in my head, it was going to be this entire swing arrangement. Unfortunately, I had issues with my PC and ran out of time. If I had done the arrangement and then sent it Anna's way, she would have had to learn how to sing it in that style. So I had to curb my enthusiasm there, and we ended up going straight for a more one-to-one take, or a one-to-one reproduction of it. At a later point, you might hear it, but for now, it's just going to be more so close to the original. Anyhow, for producing this one, the instrumental break section was extremely exciting to do because of the synth writing I had to do there. It straight up sounds like you're in a club, and I love the energy for it, and I hope you guys feel it too, especially when the electric guitars come in. Oh boy. Overall, it was a fun piece, and I really enjoyed the melody for the song, and doing a little bit more metal guitar rhythmic writing. It's not my forte, but it was fun here. And without further ado, here's I Believe What You Said.
Sorry, I was trying to like, I was actually standing this entire time, so my legs kind of hurt. All the blood has gone to my legs, and I can't feel them anymore, so I'm gonna sit down. It's better if I stand up to sing, but my legs hurt. I've been standing the whole day. Okay, go man. Thank you so much, Jairus, for that comment. So yeah, I almost choked. Unfortunately, we kind of ran out of time for him to do any like of his own original take on the song, so he just did like a regular one-to-one, which means that he just basically replicated the original instrumental. Even so, like, you gotta give this man some props, because replicating an instrumental isn't easy at all. It's almost, I would say, just about as hard as just making it your own. So yeah, thank you so much, Jairus. It absolutely sounded super good. And yeah, like, if he wants to, like, if he ever wants to come back to this song and make the swing version that he envisioned, I'd totally be down to also sing that as well. Unfortunately, yeah, we just didn't have enough time to make it, and then for me to practice like his version of it. So unfortunately, there is no jazz in this, but that doesn't mean that it's any less good. So thank you so much. Arkazu, thank you so much for the Aka Super. And Kuro Aka, thank you so much for the Super as well. Thank you guys. Thank you. Okay. Let me pull up the lyrics real quick. I believe what you said. Okay. Alright. じゃあ次の曲は I Believe What You Said, originally sung by Asaka. いきます。Give me 1 second, I have to adjust the compression for this. はい、行きます。
静かに震わせる空気意味深な沈黙光の歪曲が満ちて失ったロジック I believe what you said 戻りたい場所明確な景色あの子が欲しいだ朝笑ったずっと君の喜びもずっと君の涙さえも誰より身近な距離で感じた記憶ただ一つその答え探してた扉が今ゆっくりと開かれたその先には眩しい光に包まれてゆく全ての真実小さなほころびはやがて偽りいざなう幾重に繰り返す競技閉ざされたリプレイン I believe what you said 目を覚ます頃描かれた絵空祭りは静かに始まったもっと君を知りたくてもっと君を追いかけてた不自然な素振りもなく交わした言葉この広い空さえも作られたハリボテならゆっくりと消えてゆくこの痛みをまるで麻酔のように落ちる意識が全てを始めるずっと君の喜びもずっと君の涙さえも誰より身近な距離で感じた記憶ただ一つその答え探してた扉が今ゆっくりと開かれたその先には眩しい光に包まれてゆく全ての真実
Let's give it up for Mr. Cambe! Sorry, let me catch my breath. So this one, I'm gonna be honest. When I first listened to the song, I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite song just because I wasn't too used to like the gothic style of it yet. And it wasn't until I sung it when I was like, then I was like, whoa, this is a great song. This is probably like one of the most fun songs that I had fun like practicing. I think it's because like it seems like it's pretty straightforward, but there's actually quite a bit of like vocal technique to it in my opinion. So like especially when it goes to like, let me give you an example. Where was it? Like how the chorus opens. Like you kind of have to like, you can either belt it like or you can falsetto and then go back to going to your chest voice, I guess is the best way I can explain it. And then the most difficult part for me when I was practicing was like the part where wait, I'm trying to look for it in the lyrics. Like, oh my god, it was so high. I was like, I practiced this like almost every day. I was like dying. And then it immediately goes down to like like you don't really push the tsu. You kind of have to falsetto that. Well, at least like that's how Asuka-san sang it, and to me that sounds like the best way. You don't really want to go like you know, it's too like, you want to go soft because there's like a little space in the instrumental. So going from like Mabushi hikari ni tsutsumarete yuku subete no shinjutsu. Oh my god. And the subete, like the first time I said it, I was like subete no, and I was like, what? That doesn't fit. So when I listened, she's actually like fitting 3 syllables into like that one subete no. I was like, no, this part was so hard for me. But like again, I had the most fun singing this part because it was a lot of fun. Like I never had to like kind of do this sort of, not too often, like going falsetto and chest like so roughly, because usually you do it in a very, I guess, more gradual transition. But this one kind of required you to be like, otherwise you'd be like off time. And it was really fun. Like I had so much fun practicing this, and it's honestly become one of my like favorite songs to sing now. So I definitely still have to practice this more. And yeah, oh no. Hot girls and boys video chat. Oh my god, I'll see you later. But not right now. Just kidding. But yeah, I had a lot of fun singing this one. And actually, like, I wasn't looking forward to singing this because I was like, oh my god, this is so hard. And it's not really my type of genre, even though the original sounds super good. But it ended up being my favorite to sing. Just because, like, vocal-wise, you know? So, okay, let me drink some water. Hi! Dioko, thank you so much for the Aka Super. Thank you. Arigato. Okay, I thought I was gonna be able to do this within 2 hours, but I think I talked too much, so I'm gonna try to hurry it up. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the next song is going to be Irregular Entropy. It is the first ending of Higurashi Go. Yes, first ending of Higurashi Go, and it's again by one of our favorite artists, Ayane. She has sung like 3 songs from between Higurashi Go and Sotsu, so my goodness, like she's an amazing singer. So, but again, all her songs are super hard to sing. So let me just catch my breath a little bit. And also, I have a little surprise for this as well. It's not a guest, it's something else. So I'm going to just scoot over here so you guys can see it. La 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 la. Okay, there you go. Chat, onegaishimasu. Could you guys please move the microphone for me? Thank you. It's very heavy. Arigato. Thank you. Thank you guys. Okay, thank you. Yeah, a little lower. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let me set it up. Give me 1 second, okay? Let me just set up everything, like the video and all that fun jazz. Give me 1 sec. Sorry guys, I am so bad with like technology. Hold on. There's a lot of things I have to do. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I wish I had another me. Okay. Alright. Alright. 誰ね、OK。はい、OK。次の曲は Irregular Entropy by originally sung by あやねさん。はい、いきます。ちょっと I forgot I muted the desktop. Sorry, give me one. いきます。はい、we will start now. ごめん。I was like, huh? Okay, sorry. One more time. Sorry about that. いきます。
誰かの嘘がまた誰かを傷つけ、誰かの嘘がまた誰かを守った。歪んだ景色、やがて螺旋で落ちる感覚、痛みに震え口噛み殺す。笑い合い悲しみ分け合い、かけがえのない特別な場面、絆はずっとここにあるよね。無自覚に打ち鳴らす鼓動、明確な命の証明、落ちる影後ろの正面、天長く描かれた空の色は青くで無限回繰り返す、まるで空を箱には幼き動機の共鳴、結ばれた糸先は狂気の惨劇の舞台へ繋がってる。群がる価値観に芽生えゆく不信、視線は宙を舞い狂気にとらわれ、正しいことや人の痛みさえもいとわない異形文脈かなり重症、命さえ行方もわからぬ今は敷地小さなこの世界で、絆はずっと離れたくない。君のそのまっすぐな瞳、変えられる新しい明日、理想並べ書き消したいだけ、真実を知らぬままたくさんの思い出と風強く吹きつける大いなる見えてる、幼き動機の共鳴、結ばれた糸先は狂気の惨劇の舞台へ繋がってる。長く描かれた空の色は青くで無限回繰り返す、まるで空を箱には 幼き動機の共鳴結ばれた糸先は狂気の惨劇の舞台へつながってる
I hope you guys enjoyed that video, cause I'm not an animator, but I slapped a bunch of like glitchy effects on it, and and at some point I was like, if is this gonna be okay? Like for some people who are like sensitive to light. So I was like, my roommate was like, you should put up a warning, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I hope nobody like got hurt from that. Seriously though, like it was a lot of glitchy stuff, and I don't know, like colors, and I don't know what to call it. So yeah, I'm so sorry for those of you who are very sensitive to that sort of stuff. I hope the warning gave you enough time to look away. Hopefully nobody went to the hospital, because that is a thing. Yeah, so I just want to give a big thank you to everybody who participated in the fan concert with their illustrations. They looked absolutely gorgeous. I tried to include everybody, so I hoped I didn't miss anybody. And I was like, on Twitter, I was kind of like, 1 more hour until I'm running the video, 2 more hours, so I hope I gave you guys enough time. And yeah, thank you to those of you who tagged your illustrations on Enna Alouette on Twitter. They were really beautiful. And we had some very restricting rules, such as like we're not really allowed to like draw the exact same clothing, because copyright, and we don't want to get in trouble. So there were some very difficult rules for you guys to kind of like adapt to. So I really appreciate you guys for the ideas, creativity, and the outfits that you guys made up. Like, was phenomenal. Like, I don't know how you guys draw, to be honest. So it was really beautiful. And yeah, I'm gonna be keeping every single individual's illustrations forever on my USB stick for as long as that USB stick does not die. So thank you guys so much. Oops, I forgot to turn off the reverb again. Sorry. Thank you so much. Yeah, and there's also more coming. So don't worry if you didn't see your fan art in here. There's more. So yeah. Okay. Let me just take a quick water break. So we are down to our last 2 songs for tonight. That was very fast. I was really nervous for it, and I was feeling kind of queasy beforehand, but I feel like I finally started to warm up a little bit, and also at the same time die. So yeah, it was really quick. I'm having so much fun, and again, I really appreciate everybody who's here. It's been so fun, and we worked so hard to make this happen. And not only that, this is like a dream come true. I've always just wanted to simp this hard for Higurashi, or I mean for 7th expansion and Ryukishi-san my whole life. So yes, after this I can die peacefully. Well, maybe I'll do an Umineko one, but not in another like 500 years, because if you guys know Umineko, you know the songs in there are 10 times as more difficult than these ones. Okay. Also, I totally forgot again, but I totally forgot to give you guys the Jairus's comment on irregular entropy, because I'm very scuffed. So before we move on to the next song, let's listen to the arrangement comment from Jairus, who made Irregular Entropy.
Alright, so for Irregular Entropy, Enna actually requested this be closer to a 1-to-1 reproduction of the original, and I abided by that. So,
gotta use words
not
like
much
that.
to say here other than that it was a lot of fun to
not
work
an
on,
interview.
and I hope this is twerkable for you Alou peeps.
Oh.
Specifically the dubstep part. Oh my god. Dubstep is entirely a foreign area for me music producing wise, so I definitely gained a skill here. Plus, it's just epic to combine it with orchestra.
Yeah.
Anyways, enjoy.
Thank you, Jairus. Yeah, so like Jairus said, you know, he likes to like branch off into like creative ideas, but for this one in particular, I absolutely adore the original version of it. It's like, come on, dubstep with orchestra? Come on, guys. Hold on. Let me just replay it real quick. It was so freaking good. Like, and I don't know what he's talking about. He's like, dubstep's foreign to me. I don't know. It doesn't really sound too foreign to me, you know? Like, hold on. Give me 1 second. Where is it? Okay, look, listen to this. Does this sound foreign to you? Where is it? Boom, 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 boom.
Did it.
You see what I mean? Like, oh my goodness, like it's pretty spot on, to be honest. If you didn't, like, honestly, I would probably mistaken this for the original instrumental, which it isn't. Just saying, for copyright laws, people. So yeah, thank you so much, Jairus, for making this the original way, because I really liked it. So you did an amazing job replicating it. It was so freaking good. I'm sorry I have stunted your imagination on what you wanted to do for this, but thank you for abiding to my request, as you said in your big words, in your big book of vocabulary. Okay, let's see. Next song. Next song is the first ending of Higurashi Sotsu. Yes, it's called Missing Promise, originally sung by Suzuki Konomi. If you've heard of this artist's name, she's sung like a lot of like mainstream songs. I think there's this one song that she sung from ReZero. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have heard her vocals. She's very amazing. She's a very good pop artist, like very, very great vocals. Her range is super high, so it was a little too high for me, so we had to pitch it a bit down, just so that I could execute it a little bit better. So yeah, I absolutely adore her voice. I think it's really beautiful. It sounds like she doesn't really need that much effort to just belt out a super high note. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be like panting like a dog, so I hope you guys look forward to that. The person who produced and arranged Missing Promise is Diego! So Diego, welcome back! Please tell us about your comments for Missing Promise. Onegaishimasu.
So, the way the arrangement went for Missing Promise is actually pretty interesting, because it's a bit similar to Why or Why Not for one reason. It's the introduction. When you listen to the introduction of both original tracks, there's like this really unique, beautiful, and recognizable melody. I think it's a piano melody in both cases, if I'm not mistaken. And it actually made me a bit sad, because these were so... Honestly, they were just so good. I felt a bit bad that they are never brought up again in the entire track, or not very clearly at least. So I thought, why not try to integrate them, like layer them with other parts of the song and see what happens. So that's pretty much how it sounds. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, Diego. So Diego's arrangement was absolutely gorgeous. I requested for him to like kind of replicate the beginning part of the song where the piano is. So for those of you who know the song, you know the part that goes like I really like that melody, and I specifically asked him to to replicate that part because it was like, I don't know, I just really want that part to be in. So, and not only did he execute that part, but he also went out of his way to like, you know, bring in strings. And again, like Diego is always worried about like his arrangements not being enough. But the thing is like for at least like the songs that he produced for this project, specifically these songs, if you put too much, there wouldn't be enough room for vocals. And so because his arrangement had so much like balance and space for harmonies and, you know, ad-libs and everything, I spent the most time on this song making harmonies and ad-libs for it because I went crazy. I might have spent a little bit too much time on this one compared to a lot of other ones because I could not stop. Like when I listened to this, it was absolutely gorgeous, and like the ideas wouldn't stop flowing, and it was just so beautiful. Like this is one of my favorite endings of Higurashi, the entirety of Higurashi the anime. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, get ready for these harmonies that I was like making like a mad woman. はい、次の曲はMissing Promise, originally sung by 鈴木好美。いきます。
遠ざかり始めたその背中はもう振り返らない長い夜が明けても過ちと罪は今もつぶと消えずに落ちる夕日闇が忍びより黒く染まってゆずすり思うほどにどうして傷で騙した欲しかったのはただ一つその笑顔なのに何度間違い続けた日々をほどいて結び直すより迷っても会いに行くよ悲しい涙を拭っていつの間に忘れていたその優しい声を探してまた手を取り合えたなら君ともう一度約束を途切れそうな可能性見失わないように追いかけて手に入れたものなら理想とは違うどこかかけた愛情痛み嘆き歪めたままぶつけ合う逆さまの言葉思うほどにどうして許せなかった守りたかった笑顔を気づけば壊してたとえすれ違い離れてでも君を信じられたならまた会える日が来たから二人懐かしい顔で何気なく過ごしていたあの時を思い返すよなありのまま通じ合えてたまるで運命かのようになくしたものが がもう戻らないこと分かってても未来をかけることやめられはしない。いつかどれほど大切な人だったのか胸が苦しむたびに知った。共に過ごした日を笑い合った日々を何度間違い続けた日々をほどいで結び直すように迷うても会いに行くよ。悲しい涙を拭うでいつの間に忘れていたその優しい声を探してまた手を取り合えたなら君ともう一度約束を交わそう。きっと
Thank you. Yeah, you like my I was trying to do some Beyonce style, you know, where you take off your clothes, you know, like a style, you know, like how Beyonce sings, and then halfway she'll be like, she'll just take something off. So I was trying to do that, but I didn't make it on time, so I just took off my hood. I was like, oh shoot, the bridge is coming up. It's so hard to do everything in life. Thank you. Yeah, again, this was one of my favorite songs from Higurashi. I just really like the melodic arrangement for this. And the original singer, Suzuki Konomi-san, is super duper good. Like, you should check out this song and all of her other songs as well, because she just has a very angelic voice. I was kind of trying to mimic the way that she sang, but my voice is a little bit more like rough, so it was very hard for me to like not make it sound so I don't know what the word is, like so rough. I don't know, like she does things like when she transitions from falsetto or chest to falsetto, like, oh, I'm trying to find the part. Like, I don't know how to do that without sounding so like so rough. I don't know, is that how you do it? Like, because when she's singing it, she kind of just goes from well, I think it's because she has like a more of a mixed voice when she's singing super high. So her mixed voice is really lovely and very like similar sounding to her chest voice. So for me, I kind of have to like go into my falsetto and then roughly go down to my chest voice. So when I was practicing this song, like a lot of the times my voice would crack because of how difficult it was to transition from Mata te wo toriaeta nara, you know, like that. Like, you heard that, right? Like, if I were to like kind of be too if I were to be not relaxed while singing that, it would end up very like voice cracky, puberty, 14-year-old boy style. So I practiced this a lot just for that line in particular, because like if I did a rough transition, it would be so ugly. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to sound like, you know, I'm basically trying to sound like I know what I'm saying. So yeah, do I know what I'm saying? Not really, but I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Yes, thank you guys, thank you so much. Okay, next song will be our last song. I just want to say thank you so much for coming to this concert. It really means a lot to me. It means a lot to my producers And for everybody again who participated in this concert, thank you. I know there were boundaries that we had to follow, but you guys did phenomenal. I'm so happy this happened. Was it all fun while we were making this project? Absolutely not. It was so stressful, especially the past 2-3 weeks leading up to this day was so stressful. I actually broke down. I was like, I literally went to my roommate and I was like, I can't sing. I was like ugly cry sobbing because I was just so frustrated at at my harmonies and everything I was doing. I was wondering if this was honestly worth it because everybody did their part and everybody did so well. But again, I'm a type of person who tends to be very I guess you could say a perfectionist. I don't really like to use that word, but I guess that's the closest thing. And when I kind of, I guess, try too hard, I start getting doubts whether or not it's even gonna be that good. Sometimes it just frustrates me how much I have to work on something just for it to sound decent. And even then, when I do work hard on it, I might still not like it. So a lot of the times I was having I was kind of doing harmonies, scratching them out, doing harmonies again, scratching them out, and that itself, the repetitive pattern of me not liking what I was doing really took a toll on my mental and emotional health. So I had to basically have a few reminders from my friends, my producer friends, from you guys, from my roommate, from my family, that this is just a fun project that I wanted to do because I love Higurashi and I love 7th expansion. And once I kind of got through that little fog, I guess, in my mind, it started to be more fun again. But yeah, it was definitely not all rainbows and sunshine because I sometimes take things too seriously, and I mean, it's fine to be serious, but I think I go to the point where maybe I take it so seriously that it's not fun anymore. And then when it gets to that point, that it's not healthy basically. So basically throughout this entire time I got scolded a lot by people who were my friends because they were like, Enna, just do what you do, just do what you always do and just have fun. So, and of course you guys too, when I was panicking on Twitter or on the community forums being like, oh my god, there's no time, blah, blah, blah. You guys were like, you can do it, Enna, holding your hand and everything's gonna be okay, just have fun. A lot of you guys were just like, we're just here to have fun, so there's no pressure, and yeah, just enjoy yourself. And I was like, I really appreciated that. So thank you guys, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who also duetted with me. I forgot that this project was started because I was so passionate about this franchise and their music and music in general. So thank you so much for reminding me how important it is to actually enjoy what you're doing. Thank you. I'm gonna just have a quick water break. While I'm having a water break, our last song for today is going to be one of my absolute favorite songs. I feel like I say that every song is my favorite, but that's because I really truly think that all of these songs are my favorite. It's Taishou-A by, and if I say this artist's name wrong, I'm so sorry. I have never learned how to say this. An Nina or A-N Nina? I'm not too sure. It's the first ending of the second season of Higurashi, so it's quite an old song. I remember the first time I heard this song was when I was I'm gonna just approximately give an estimate, maybe 11-12 years old, around that time. And I remember I sung this song at least 2 other times in my childhood. I just absolutely adored this song. I still love this song to this day. It's very influential to me. like Higurashi songs in general, especially the older ones, when I was listening around the time where I was trying to like, around the time I was finding out what I liked in life, and now that I know it's music, you know, a lot of these songs from before really influenced my tastes, really influenced like how I wanted to portray my music. And Taishou-A was one of those songs that heavily influenced, like, you know, what sort of perspective I want to put out with my own music. The artist A.N. Nina or An Nina, it's Annabelle plus Burme Inazawa. Is that the artist's name? I'm so sorry. I'm like very uneducated in everything. Yeah, but her voice is absolutely incredible. I feel like even till this day, she's still a very underrated singer. Well, I just feel like they need like more love. They need all the love in the world. That's why I keep saying that. But yeah, the original singer for Taishou-A, she's like vocal goals. Like I want to sound like her, but unfortunately, like genetically, I don't sound like that. I sound kind of nasty, especially when I'm speaking. But she just has such a soft timbre, and like but it doesn't waver. It's not super duper whispery, and it's still very like sturdy. That's the best way I can describe it. And it's just absolutely beautiful. I listened to a lot of her other songs as well. Like her entire album that includes Taishou-A is absolutely gorgeous. So you guys should check it out when you can. And yeah, she's actually just one of my all-time favorite singers in my life. So yeah, I'm really excited to present this to you guys. I'm a little nervous. I remember the first time I sang this song, I showed it to my mother. And, you know, like parents and kids kind of don't usually have the same interests, I guess you could say. But, you know, having my mom even say that this song was written beautifully, I was just like, it was kind of like one of the first times we connected on something, I guess, in the musical field. Carlos and Elodie, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I'll make sure to read your super chats in a designated stream. I promise. Thank you guys. And yeah, like even having my mom praise this song, and also like when I first started out singing, I wasn't a good singer at all. I still think I'm not like the best singer. I just try really hard. I'm just a very extra person. And even then I'm never at the place that I want to be. But at the time I was like, you know, I just started singing and I kind of sounded, for real, I'm not even joking. If I could pull up my old cover, I would show you guys. Unfortunately, it's on the original instrumental track, so I can't really show you guys without being like DMCA'd. So I literally sung this song like Anata no naki kara ni. I actually sounded like that. It was so bad. But like, and my mom is like very critical in a good way. She's not like, you know, brutal. She's just very honest. So most of the time when I show her my covers and stuff, she kind of goes like, "Oh yeah, it's okay. Like keep practicing." She'll say keep practicing because she's basically telling me that it's not good enough, but she says it in a very nice way. So Taishou-A, like the first time I covered it and showed my mother, it was one of the first times she actually was like, "This sounds good. This sounds very good." And I was like I was kind of baffled, to be honest, because, you know, getting a compliment from somebody who's pretty critical, in a good way again, it just meant the world to me, honestly. Like having my mom tell me that it was good made me more motivated to keep singing, to keep making covers, making music, and, you know, get to where I am today. Hopefully even better in the future. So yeah, and I'm sure you guys probably have already found out or got the hint. I did mention that there was one last guest, but to me, she's not a guest. In my heart, she's like my bestest friend, my sister. So honestly, we're like family. So I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot that she was a guest. Technically, she is a guest. So yes, Millie, I also asked her like last minute to record some harmonies. I know that Millie loves singing harmonies, so basically she'll be like harmonizing a small section of the song for me, and she sounds just absolutely gorgeous. She also sang this song Once Upon a Time, and it was absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite covers from her. And yeah, like this is basically Millie's song, and it sounds so good. And I also added a little bit of higher harmonies during the second chorus, I believe, to like complement with her as well. So there's gonna be all that jazz, and I hope you guys look forward to that. Sasha, the shoegazer girl, thank you so much for the akasupa. Thank you. And since it's the finishing song, I will be giving you guys another, I guess, surprise. So yeah, let me just set that up real quick. Give me 1 second. And while I'm setting that up, let's have a little bit of commentary from Diego, because he was the wonderful person who produced this track.
Taishou-A was probably the hardest track to arrange out of the entire selection. Not because it's a specifically complicated track to begin with, but rather because how good it sounds to begin with. If you've listened to the original, you know how good the instrumental sounds. And if you try to do something in the same direction, it's never going to sound as good. So you gotta kind of switch directions a bit, try to go with something a bit original. But when I did that, I was still met with obstacles. I wasn't really happy with what I found. I still thought I could improve it in a lot of ways and add some spice to it. But I was still kind of stuck. So what I did was just ask for help. And I got really lucky because a cellist I've been working with for quite a while was available at the time. So Artem, thank you for writing these beautiful cello lines that add so much to the track. I really hope everyone is going to enjoy that one because it's probably my favorite out of the whole selection.
Thank you, Diego. Yeah, so Diego like also knew of this song, which I was pretty surprised about. I was like, whoa, you know this song too? It turns out that it was actually one of his favorite songs as well. And he doesn't like watch Higurashi or know too much about Higurashi, so I was pretty like excited. And I guess because he knew of this song and knew how good it was, he got so intimidated, like a little bit like scared, I would say, because like he wanted to make it, you know, producers want to make their music original, but also it's hard to kind of, I guess, quote unquote, go against the original when it's super duper good. But I just want to like quickly say that Diego PrettyPatterns did an amazing job producing this. He was the most anxious about this one, and yet this one came out like phenomenal. I don't know any other words except for phenomenal. So it was absolutely gorgeous. He also worked with an amazing cellist that have previously worked with us on, you know, other collaborations before. Artem is just, we call him Cello Man. Like, we call him, like, every time he says, like, yo, I invited Cello Man to be in this arrangement. As soon as he says Cello Man, I'm like, here we go, this is gonna be awesome. Like, so thank you Artem, you're an amazing cellist. I hope like people know you more. So after this stream, I'm gonna be like updating the description on everyone. I just didn't want to spoil, like, you know, things. So I'll be updating the description, so please check out everybody who I'm gonna be putting in the description. There's gonna be a long list of people. So yeah, thank you so much, Artem, and thank you so much, Diego. You did an amazing job. I'm so proud of you. And yeah, don't worry, like, you've never once let me down. I trust you with my life, almost. I mean, like, will I trust you to save me in a truck? Maybe not, but like, most of the time that's not gonna happen. Okay, all right. Hi. I'm kind of nervous for this one. This song makes me kind of emotional. So let me just take some time. Okay. I was just drinking water. Alright. Last song for tonight. Taishou-A, originally sung by
A.N. Nina or Nina. I'm so sorry.
I totally forgot that I muted my mic and I'm so nervous. This song makes me so nervous too. Like, not only is Diego nervous of the song, I'm also very nervous. This song is so good. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, hold on.
あなたの亡き殻に土をかけるそれが禁じられていたとしても純粋な眼差しの快楽には隠しきれない誘惑があったどうして罪があるのだろうどうして罰があるのだろう骨の先はあまりにも白く無限に続く闇を誘った何もかもが鮮やかに見えてすぐに消えてしまうあなたの思い出に鍵をかけるそれが損なわれていたとしても苦しい愛情の奥底には抑えきれない衝動があったかけらを拾い集めながら夢の終わりを待っていた罪があるのは諦めているから罰があるのは求めすぎるから何もかもが置き去りにされて回る回り続ける朝が来れば笑えるだろうかあの日のように笑えるだろうかなくしたものは何一つないと願う願い続ける
Thank you so much.
This song makes me want to cry. I was trying not to. That's me swallowing back my allergies. Thank you so much to my bestest friend in the entire world, that is galaxy of a universe, Millie Parfait, for singing the harmonies with me and for me. She sounds absolutely amazing. Let me just quickly, hold on, let me show you guys, hold on. There's a lot of things happening in this song, so let me quickly pull up. Sorry, let me just show off Millie 1 second. Hold on, let me just show you guys which part she sang. I'm just opening my program so I can take off the other vocals real quick. Okay. Millie Parfait is an amazing singer. Please check her out because she's like super duper good at singing, and I don't understand why she thinks she's not good. Okay, so let me just get rid of this, get rid of the instrumental, get rid of my harmonies, and we'll just listen to Millie. Okay. Well, actually, let's put in the instrumental so you guys know which part she's singing. Okay, ready? Right, that's it. That's all. I was like, why can't I stop the music player? And I forgot I was playing it from my program. Oopsies. I was like, what the heck? Why can't I stop this? Yeah, so Millie sang all those harmonies, if you guys didn't hear when I was singing it. She sounds absolutely gorgeous in this song, so I just kind of wanted to like show off my best friend, you know. So yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, like Millie and I blend like, I mean, we sound like gremlins when we talk, but when Millie sings, oh my goodness, we blend like, I don't even know, like here, I'm gonna add in my high harmonies, and I'm gonna show all of the production and, you know, the tracks without, you know, me singing on it, like the harmonies and stuff on my membership stream, just to like kind of give you guys an insight of like the work. So this is like us together on the second chorus, I believe, or the final chorus. No, second chorus, yeah. So, you know, I'm gonna admit, like, we blend pretty well. さすが、私の大切な友人ですね。Millie, thank you so much for singing the harmonies for me. And I totally forgot that I had to, like, you know, even ask you to record, like, lip singing to her own recording. So I kind of asked her yesterday, so she absolutely was a chat and just like delivered on time, and I was just like, I'm so sorry, I had so much to do, I totally forgot. So thank you, Millie, I love you, thank you, you're beautiful, I love you. And yeah, that concludes the concert. Thank you so much again, everybody, for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the illustrations that were featured in Taishou-A. They were absolutely gorgeous. there's some more illustrations that I'm going to be featuring in the outro, so I hope you guys stay so that you can take a look. I'm going to be playing one of the karaoke tracks as my outro just to kind of like show off, you know. But I think I'm gonna include the one where let me take a look. Hold on. I'm gonna include the one where it has my harmony. So give me 1 second. Let me just. All right. Okay. So I have, you know, an outro video prepared for the amazing art that you're going to be seeing. But it's just like a little tiny section, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna set that real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm like, am I super prepared? I tried to be. It's very hard to do this all at once. I kind of wish maybe I should have asked my roommate to like help me with like, you know, setting some, like putting videos up on time or something. Because I totally was like forgetting and then forgetting to turn them off, forgetting to turn them on. And because I was just kind of focused on the singing part, and I was like, oops, I forgot to turn the video on. So yeah, I'm like all over the place, and I apologize greatly for that. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Did you guys see that? I hope you guys didn't see that. Did you guys see that, or is this studio mode? Thank you so much for Nope, I don't think you guys can. Oh, you guys can't see. Okay, good. Good. I was like, oh my god, I doxed myself on stream. Thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. You guys were super duper awesome, and like, thank you so much for all the love and support. I don't know how else to thank you guys for coming. This really means a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed the concert. We did our best to, you know, prepare it on time. And I'm very well aware that I didn't sing every single song from Higurashi the anime. I know I missed, like, for example, season 3 Higurashi Rei, the ending, which is also by A.N. Nina. But yeah, we just didn't have enough time to sing all of them. And yeah, before we go, let me just set up the outro, because I'm like trying to look for it and I can't find it. Give me 1 second. Go, man. Talk amongst yourself for 1 minute. This is Enna Alouette, guys. Just always confused. I'm so bad with technology. Like, where is that video file? Where is it? I can't see. Where is it? Eh? Am I blind or something? NIJISANJI EN. Oh, videos. This one. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm ready. ちょっと。え？ Enna Alouette, why are you always so confused about everything? Give me another minute. I'm totally like confused on how to do this. ちょっと。Eh? What is this then? Eh? Is this? Okay. Whoops, that's not the right one. Whoops. Where did I put? Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ugh, I suck. Okay. We're gonna go to a dark screen for like 1 minute. Why? Because I kind of messed up on something. I totally didn't label something right. So thank you guys so much for the supers. Thank you. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are interested in joining my memberships, I'll be showing like the behind the scenes, I guess you could say a VIP pass, production on, like, you know, all the drafts that didn't make it and all the harmonies that were there. Maybe some like bloopers. Maybe I'll like sing the songs that I'll maybe sing the songs that I duetted with my fellow NIJISANJI EN members solo on the membership stream. And yeah, I'll just, kind of just have fun with that because it was a lot of work, and I do want to show you guys like what was happening because it was pretty fun. It was pretty cool, the process of it. Sorry, I'm still trying to look for it. Where is it? I can't. Okay. Hello? Are you the one that I'm looking for? Or are you me? Okay. What? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. And then, sorry, I'm actually trying to like find something, and I found it. Go man, chat. I'm sorry. I'm like the worst host ever. You guys can talk amongst yourself while I try to figure it. Okay, there you go. I got it. I finally got it. Okay, all right then. Before we go, I just want to show off the people who helped me make this happen. Thank you guys so much. Let me just move out of the way real quick. Hey, I'm with the VIP front row seaters. Alright. So, if I haven't mentioned this before, thank you so much. Petra, thank you so much for making my thumbnail. If you guys knew what my other thumbnail looked like, it was so ugly. It was horrendous. And then I accidentally streamed on that waiting room that I put up for like 2 months. And so then I had to make a new waiting room. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to save this. Well, I'm not going to be the one to save this thumbnail. But I like asked Petra to save the thumbnail for me. So Petra went out of her way to like make this for me. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how she does graphic design, but like holy moly, that girl is really good at graphic design. So yeah, there's that. So thank you Petra. I love you. You're the best. And thank you again, Jairus Cambe, for producing all of these songs. Higurashi no naku koro ni, Naraku no hana, Irregular Entropy, and Analogy, and I Believe What You Said. Thank you. It was so much, and all of these songs were like super duper hard to make. So props to Jairus for doing it within like, let's see, we started this project back in October, so props to him for doing this entire thing. It was honestly like, you need at least half a year or a year to do this, but Jairus like was a Chad and executed all of them perfectly within like 5 months, 4 or 5 months. And I'm not gonna lie, I was panicking. I was like, are you gonna be okay? And Jairus was like, yeah, as he said, as he stayed up all night. So thank you Jairus. I'm so happy that we got to work together again, and we're definitely going to be working on many more collaborations in the future. You're the best, man. Also, chat, stop calling him daddy. That's weird. What happened? Was I talking this entire time? Oh my goodness. Was did I press the wrong hotkey? Oh no. Oh shoot. Oh, how long was I talking for? The last 30 seconds or so? Oh my goodness. I didn't even know. I was like, why is everybody telling me to mute. I thought you guys were telling me to mute. I was like, I'm not muting, guys. I'm still talking. Oh my gosh. Wait, where was I? What? I accidentally pressed the wrong hotkey. Oh, since Diego showed up. Oh, thanks, Shu. Oh, I told you I'm so bad at technology. Like the hotkey. I put the hotkey for mute on number 3, and I put the slides for number like 9 on the numpad. So I think I pressed the wrong one. Oh, okay. Anyway, let me start again. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, thank you. This is awkward. I should just go, to be honest. Thank you, Diego, so much for producing everything here. You did an amazing job, and I'm so proud of you. I hope this shows that honestly you need to have more confidence in your work, because everything that you arranged in this project was super duper amazing. It was gorgeous, and thank you so much as well for doing it in such a short amount of times. And Diego and I actually have a few projects that will be coming out pretty soon, so you'll be seeing his name around again. So yeah, please check out Jairus and Diego's works. I'll be linking everything in the description after the stream. So yeah, I hope you guys check them out, because they really, really are like amazing people and super hardworking people as well. Am I still muted? Okay, I'm not. Good. Okay, number 9, next slide. Also, you know, I just kind of credit myself a little bit, you know. Yeah, I did. I know it doesn't look like I did a lot on text, but I swear I did a lot of. I worked hard too. I know it looks like I was very lazy, and I just, well, technically I did get carried by like my teammates, but you know, I also did other things. But yeah, I was the one who arranged the superscription of data and did all the harmonies and ad-lib arrangements. So yeah, I'll be showing that again in my memberships if you're interested. And I'll be giving you, you know, the people who are not an Alouette membership, that's totally fine. I'll be giving you guys a little treat for the outro. I'll be showcasing one of the songs with the harmonies without like my singing on it. So, and there's also a visual surprise, I guess, as well. But again, I have to set it up real quick. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I am so blessed to have all of you here today. It was super fun, and you know, by the end I wasn't even nervous anymore. I messed up a lot, to be honest. Like, I really wish I could do better, but I wouldn't regret doing this ever in my life. Like, if I died tomorrow, I'd be okay with it. So that's how happy I am. So thank you guys so much for your support. I really could not be happier. Sorry, I just remembered there's actually one more slide. See, look how scuffed I am. Okay, special thank you again to Petra Gooding for the thumbnail, Finana, Pomu, Ike, Rosemi for duetting with me, Aru for helping me with the mix for Analogy, Millie for doing the harmonies for me and Taishou-A, Rumi-chan for making these slides. Oh, by the way, Rumi-chan made these slides for me. They're very good, aren't they? And also a special thank you to Akase Tomato-san. If you don't know who they are, they're actually like the mangaka or manga illustrator for Higurashi Go. So if you guys saw the little sneaky hint at the very end of the Taishou-A video, you must have seen like a little bit of a preview. That was by the wonderful Akase Tomato-sama. 本当にありがとうございます。感謝します。本当にありがとうございます。My Japanese is so bad. And there will be like, you know, a reveal of the full image. When? That is a secret. And with what? That is also a secret. So yeah, please check out everybody once I update the description. And yeah,
Thank you so much again. Let me just set up the intro for you guys, okay? But yeah, this is it. This is the end of the concert. So you guys can, go to bed. Unless you want to stick around for the little treat at the end, which will take some time. So, sorry, give me 1 second. Oh, hello? Thank you guys so much once again. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, I hope I can do this again one day for Umineko. But that's not guaranteed, okay? One day. Okay, guys, this is a goodbye from me. I hope you guys will have a wonderful day. That was my stomach. I'm hungry, sorry. And a good night's sleep. Thank you to everybody who super chatted me. I'll make sure to read all of them on another stream, I promise. And thank you to all of the new members who joined the Alu Peeps community. Thank you. I really couldn't be more grateful ever in my life. Okay, bye guys. Otsuwana. Have a good night. If you see a black screen, it's because I'm still setting up. So, yeah. Bye guys. Otsuwana. Bye. Don't leave just quite yet. Okay, just give me like 2 minutes to set up. I'm really scuffed at this. I'm trying to figure out what technology is. Okay. Bye bye. Am I still... Oh, now I'm not muted. What the heck? What's wrong with technology? Why is this so hard to do? Sa